Let's start the car today. Let's start the car. Okay. That's a CLS with a steering rack problem. Okay. Let's start also the condition because it has some temperature. Yep. Okay. Some of you might wonder why I'm inside of this car, right? See what's happening. Let me tell you what's happening. Yesterday morning, I received one message from the customer. He said to me that, you know what, the steering it's not working. I'm sending you the car with the recovery now. And I took a little bit, like a more aggressive message. All right. Then I'm coming at the garage. I'm receiving the car, and I have the feeling like the owner, he was blaming me. This was my feeling. Okay, I was wrong. I make mistake. When I hear the conversation inside of the office, I was walking inside of the office. The lady inside of the office, she was on the computer and she was having a loudspeaker, and I didn't hear the conversation from the beginning. So listen up what happened. The customer, he was cruising on the highway with the car, and at 120 kilometers, the stupid steering rack, it stopped working out of nowhere. So he was scared. Obviously, I was gonna be scared. He was angry. I was gonna be angry. Okay. And then when this happened, it sent me a message, and it is a little bit a shock, especially if you're not alone inside of the car. But even if you're alone inside of the car and you don't have a steering, and on the electric steering rack, it's much more heavy than the hydraulic. The hydraulic, you're gonna be able to turn it. The electronic steering rack, it's like a stone, like you're trying to turn it while it's stopped. Okay. So at the end of the day, what happened? I hear this conversation. I combine it with a message that I received, and I was saying, okay, this happened, but how it is, from my side, when I'm trying my best, and it's not about to make a money out of a customer. I didn't even have the time to start touching this car or to make this engine. I said, you know what, since the customer, he bought a used car and he drove it just only for 10,000 kilometers, okay, and he didn't have the chance to enjoy the car, let us say. All right, this is what happened. You spend some money for 10,000 kilometers working fine the car, and then this happening. I said, okay, you know what, screw it, let's help him. And this also, the engine that we had for sleeves, I found, let us say, the best engine that didn't scratch the cylinder wall, and I put one engine nice and clean and fresh from the point of seals, crankshaft bearings, crankshaft bearings, to be everything fine. Now I hear also the cold start. It was beautiful. I did hear something. It's not shaking the RPMs. It looks beautiful. Like I said to the owner, yes, the following days we're gonna make troubleshooting. We don't know what's gonna fail. From my point, yes, it was my mistake that I didn't call the customer and talk to him direct. It was my mistake. Yeah, I agree. It was right. It was wrong what I did. Now, the two videos that I upload, I'm gonna keep it unlisted. I'm gonna do it most probably today afternoon, tomorrow, whenever I'm gonna remember it. He'll gonna be able, the customer, to see these videos again if he wants, but nobody else. You're gonna be only with a link. If you have the link, you're gonna be able to see the video. So why I'm saying that, it's important because what I did, it's not legal here in UAE. Here in this country, it's not allowed. I'm 10 years here in UAE. 1st of February 2012 I came here, so I have a little bit more than 10 years. I know that it's illegal and I'm not doing that. Just only when I was listening the conversation, I couldn't stop myself, It was a mistake, yeah, I know. In any case, just some friends of mine, they called me They said to me, you know what, no, remove the video, or at least trim it and cut this part when you record, let us say, the customer, because it's illegal here. I already know that, and I'm not gonna say any excuse or something, and I'm not gonna trim it even. I'm gonna keep it also. I'm gonna send the link to the owner. It's gonna be unlisted to the owner if he wants to open a case, because he has the right. He has the right to open a case, and it's right from his side. I'm not gonna have any problem for that. Nothing to do with the company. This is by my own, okay? Just to be clear. In any case, I feel bad, not why I feel bad, because I misunderstand all the situation. It's not the first time. It happened another two times. Similar story, not the same, similar story. 2 times, this is really gonna be the 3rd time. I hope to be the last time. At least this is a knowledge for me the next time, to be able to talk to the customer direct and to don't act like an asshole. It makes sense, right? Yeah. It's like when somebody blaming, let us say, for something that it was not the case. It didn't blame me, okay? It didn't blame me. It was I understand fully how he feels about the car. So it's like you're stabbing me. It's like you're punching me in the face, you know, that I'm trying to do something, and then at the end you're not appreciating. But that's not the case. That was not the case. Fortunately, it's good that I'm wrong and I make mistake, let us say, and it's not from the part of the customer, because I was thinking that I have to deal with somebody that he's not deserving it, but he deserves. That's my way to apologize. And keep in mind, because you say sorry to somebody, this is not always the fact that, you know what, yes, he'll gonna accept your apologize. Yeah, that's a life. That's a life. Like I said also to my friend yesterday, I spoke with one friend of mine from Abu Dhabi. He said to me, you can go to jail. I said, if I have to go to jail, I'm gonna go to jail. I already did it. I cannot change it. I already know the law. You know. Anyhow, that's the story. What's the plan now? I supposed to put yesterday the car inside, because I said to the owner, you know what? Yep, it's my mistake. Yep. Before we get a used steering rack out of scrapyard, and we don't know the condition of the steering rack, I would like to open the steering rack. I was not willing to open it yesterday. I already said that. But think twice. So we're gonna put inside. The problem is that we don't have a available jack. That's the problem. Now it just came to start it, to warm it up a little bit, to run the car. Not so much, just a little bit. I'm gonna turn off the air condition before I switch off the car for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna turn it off. It doesn't matter, but that's for me. That's for me. So when are we gonna have a chance? When Mr. Omar, he have an available jack, because currently, like I said, there is no available jack. We're gonna put inside, we're gonna remove from me the steering rack. Since we have to change, let us say, the steering rack, before we change it, let's see if I can do something. Or if, let us say, there is any available parts from a scrapyard, if there is any broken steering rack on the scrapyard, and we can get some parts, let us say, to repair this one. It depends how it's gonna be inside. Keep in mind that I haven't opened steering rack in my life. Not electrical. Mechanical, yes, I have opened. Hydraulic, yes, I have opened. You're fixing also Teflon bushings inside on the hydraulic to get the space to don't playing up and down. But electronic steering rack, I have no clue. I believe it's not going to be so much different than the mechanical or the hydraulic. Okay, the mechanical, it's a piece of cake. It's not something crazy. You have 2 mesh gears, you know, you have to adjust. The same also the hydraulic, but yeah, it's not. Also the steering box. I have opened also steering box in the past. I don't remember how many times. And you can repair it successfully. So that's the story. This is the story. Sorry for all this trouble. Once again. I'm gonna try to fix it. I'm gonna try to fix the situation, that's what I mean. He's not angry, the customer, actually. He's cool. He's okay. We was having a conversation yesterday. I wish to, before I make all these videos and before I say what I said, I already said that. It's not changing. I wish to call him before. And actually, I can even call him to come at the garage, because it's 10 minutes away, 5 to 10 minutes away. But like I said, already happened. We cannot change that. let's see, when it comes the time, I'm gonna make a video for the steering rack, trying to understand and how I'm gonna play. I'm gonna connect it on the car, but not gonna be mounted on the steering rack with a diagnostic to see what can I do for that, if we can fix it a little bit inexpensive. From the point, see, the price that we charge as a company, the owner, it's like you purchase a used engine, nothing more, nothing less. I have said that before. There's no hidden charges, we didn't charge anything more. But keep in mind that the owner, he paid for a car, he bought a car that it was healthy, that didn't have any problem, let's say. He didn't pay, let us say, for a car that was an accident car or it was a broken car. He paid the full price as it is on the market right now. So you get the picture. It's different to get one car that you already know that has a problem and you're gonna get, let us say, half price, and then you're gonna spend some money to repair it, and different to get a car that they're gonna tell you that it's ready to drive it. You know, that's the point. Anyhow, that's it. Today it's Friday. How much a month? 1 second. 25th of February. Thank you very much. I'm gonna, again, the video is gonna stay today. I'm gonna remove it today afternoon, something like that. I'm gonna upload this one first, because again, I don't know exactly the law. Maybe they're gonna open a case from the police by themselves. You know, that's why I'm gonna keep it on. I don't know how it's working, this one. I know that's illegal. I don't know, but maybe the government itself they're gonna do it. Maybe the customer he's not gonna take any action, but maybe the government or the police are gonna do it by themselves. This is not allowed again in UAE. That's why I'm careful to don't mention any name, to don't put any VIN, to don't put any number plate. Just the color of the car and the car. That's it. Yep, that's it. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend.